Um, so, um, this is the main objective of the Futuro Agora now, because we are still young and we are struggling to get the strong basis. One of our objectives is also to communicate and contact with universities, industries, companies, and people with the academic background, so they can help start projects, scientific projects, to implement that transition that everybody is talking about and so needed. As the other organization, the Greek, the Pangea, I've talked to Tonia Papas and Nick Fasolas, that are the representatives of the Pangea, and we have a good contact. We talk a lot, and they are all they have the websites that you shown, but they are starting the website properly, with the functions and the forum and the projects, all of that kind of stuff. They are also trying to implement a human resource database, so they can collect all the contacts of industries, of universities, people, academic backgrounds, everything. One of the interesting things that we might share is one tool that they are also trying to apply, that is an education tool of questions and answers. So you can, if you have an answer, you go to the website, you can write it, and it automatically produces the best answer. It's like an intelligent
Wow.
tool to respond the questions. So people are more aware and informed about a resource-based economy and the transition that we are trying to do. Do you have any questions, Tyson?
Yeah, yes, Francisco. How many other places other than France and Portugal? Because I understand there are people within, government and universities that are aware of a resource-based economy. Can you tell us any other places within the world, in your part of the world, that are familiar and at least like learning or looking at a resource-based economy,
Yes.
the Venus Project? Yes.
Yes, Tyson. That is correct. We are helping. We are trying to help. First, we are sharing some information between us, the Portuguese and the Greek organizations, because we have a base, structured base. So we are exchanging knowledge and software, but we are also helping some countries developing their NPOs, in a sense of exchanging. We have the base, so we can give them give to them the basic tools and the softwares that we have, and they can implement with the legal laws of their countries their NPOs. And I can give you the example of Romania, Brazil, Argentina, Peru. We are talking with Turkey, India, and France. We are also talking to France. Spain probably would be next. I'm here in London now. I'm not in Portugal, as I told. So probably I will try to push this here also. But these countries are pushing to implement these NPOs to promote a resource-based economy.
Now, Francisco, do you feel or do you believe that the current economic, combustion that's happening right now is helping open people up to this idea?
Yes, of course. People are liking the basic stuff: food, shelter, education, protection, social protection, physical protection. So people are trying to find a solution, a viable solution. And when we present this resource-based economy, obviously people are afraid. At the first, they confuse a lot of concepts, but after a profundation of the resource-based economy, the concept, the people that I usually talk, and my background and my class students and educational academic backgrounds, they are not reluctant to accept the notion, the concept.
Yeah.
To develop conscience and some activist thought is different, but they are very open to the idea, because we are struggling in Portugal and Greece. We are really struggling. People are losing their houses. They don't have they are losing their jobs. So it's a kind of hard. It's a kind of hard times.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's kind of bittersweet.
In this point, I would like to, also to phrase a project that we are doing together, Futuro Agora and the Pangaea. We are trying to study a case that you had there in the U.S., in the Minnesota, that a guy, I have the name here. Okay, I'll send the document to you, but you probably could check it out. A man that stood up with a bank and kept his house. It was a court that was in Minnesota. We are studying the case. If we trying to apply it in Europe, we are seeing legally if it's possible to make that parallelism in the legal standards of the Europe, so people can really keep their houses.
I remember seeing what you're talking about. It was in Zeitgeist Addendum. Peter had put it in the second film, Zeitgeist Addendum. I forget the man's name as well, but yes, he took the bank to court because the bank, under law,
the case, yes.
Yeah, under law, like he put up real collateral such as his home, but the bank, they didn't have any collateral. They just had reserves, which with the fractional reserve banking system, they really didn't actually have any real money also going into the contract, so which made the contract null and void. So he got to keep his home.
Yeah, we are trying to study that here because awesome. We also have the central bank that is not an entity that is like a private entity, although it's in the status of the European Union, but we are trying to legally analyze the case. So it would be great if you can find a lack in the law, so we can save and make and push forward this type of projects that really means something to people.
Okay, excellent. Well, we'll keep in touch via the Facebook, Francisco, and if I come up with any more information regarding that, I'll definitely send it your way. Man, thank you so much for staying up so late, man, and being on the show.
Thanks for the invitation, and please visit the sites Futuro Agora and Pangaea.
Let's put them up if we can put them up. We'll put them up right now, Francisco.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you so much, brother.
Have a nice show. We'll see you, people.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay, man.
See ya.
Later, brother.
Brother.
So here we are. This is thepangaea.org. This is one of the sites, and so please visit thepangaea.org. Read through the about, watch the videos, and also we have futuregoa.org. Actually, I don't know that that's a .org. I think that's a .fb or something like this. AU. Doesn't matter. Just Google FutureGoa, and yeah, PT. That's it. .pt. And then the last one is Support Assistance, I believe it is, or Support Association 2010 is the last one. Now that's on WikiLeaks right there. So, all right, that was Francisco. I apologize, I couldn't pronounce his last name clear enough, so he said it was cool if I just went by his first name, Francisco. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now, so here we are, this is SA 2010. They got looks like a pretty snazzy site as well. The main thing is to just educate yourself as to the current times, why we are experiencing such economic hard times, why we even have money in general, and what technology can do to produce a great abundance of all the goods, services that we need, that we depend on to enjoy a nice, fruitful life. Yeah? Yeah.